Hi, Sandra here, the Misophonia therapist, and in today's video I'm going to talk you through 3 ways that you can calm yourself after being triggered. Now, many people I speak to with misophonia tell me that they feel really awful in the wake of being triggered, even after the noise that triggers them has stopped. And it's very common to feel this way, so you are certainly not alone. It can indeed take the body and the mind a little while to settle, partly because the subconscious mind is not quickly convinced that the risk to your safety has disappeared, and partly because your bloodstream is still pumped full of cortisol and adrenaline. These fight or flight hormones have to go somewhere, or else it can just feel very unpleasant. So you are not running away or fighting, then it isn't being used in the way that it's meant to be used, and it can just linger. So remember that your misophonia is a subconscious response to a perceived risk or threat to your safety, even though logically this doesn't make sense. So with these 2 key reasons in mind, here are 3 ways that you could calm your mind and your body after experiencing a trigger. Of course, they're going to take a bit of practice and they're not going to work for everybody. So number 1, breathing deeply. You will have no doubt heard this before and quite possibly be rolling your eyes, especially if you've tried it and it didn't work. That is because it does take practice and you need to do it in a certain way. So you could take a very simple cycle of deep breaths into the belly and hold it for a few seconds. And exhale very slowly and try to make your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. So an example might be to inhale for a count of 5, hold for a count of 7, and exhale for a count of 8. And do this several times over and over. And what you're actually doing is helping your subconscious mind notice signs of safety. Signs of safety in the body. So if you really were in danger, then you would not be breathing in this way. It really does send a very simple message, which can help you enter the parasympathetic nervous system, or rather what we call the rest and digest state. So use your breath. It is always there and it is free, but it does take practice because your subconscious mind is likely going to fight it because it's not used to you breathing in this way. And it will take a bit of convincing that it's the right thing to do and that you are safe. Number 2, a quick burst of exercise or physical activity to burn off that cortisol. Exercise does, of course, reduce the stress response when you're flooded with these fight or flight chemicals. Your body is prepared to get into a fight or run away. And I'm not suggesting you get into a fight, but if you're into running, go for a run. If it's practical, of course, or do some on-the-spot jogging for a few minutes, star jumps, push-ups, burpees, run up and down the stairs, or whatever is available to you. If you're not into exercise, or you can't do it, or you're not accustomed to it, please do not push yourself. But some kind of physical activity or exertion might be helpful. I know somebody who punches a pillow several times. You could even just go for a brisk walk, and any movement at all where your heart rate is increasing can be helpful. And number 3, repeat a mantra such as, I am safe. There is no danger here. Repetition of a calming phrase or a series of words that resonate with you, again, does take practice. There is little point in using logic to calm the subconscious trigger, because misophonia is not logical itself, but by repeating simple words or phrases, especially in conjunction with the deep breathing or the exercise or the physical activity, can help your subconscious mind to absorb the message that you are indeed safe. Now, of course, none of these things will stop you from being triggered in the first place, because misophonia is a complex disorder. But hopefully some of these very simple, hopefully easily accessible techniques can help you if you struggle with continuing to feel pretty crap after you've been triggered. And I hope you find that helpful, and I will be back tomorrow with more content. Bye for now.